How's it going, everyone? It's Reversal Trader King, where I catch you guys bottoms and tops in the stock market. Let's do a recap on FFIE. I know a lot of people are probably forgetting about this. This is kind of the same thing we saw with GameStop, just a little bit different pattern. So I love to give you guys updates because I know a lot of people are in it, and I know a lot of people in my Discord are in it. So these are my updates. I do play bottom reversal plays. I just played CTNT today. So a lot of good plays to play that are low risk and high reward. You want to make sure you're buying these when they're depressing, when nobody wants it, because that's usually when it goes up. And once it starts running, then it gets a lot riskier. If you do want to join the premium Discord to see my actual entries, alerts, and my system and how to get your charts like this, go to down below into the YouTube comments. It's only $6 a month when you click on the link down below. You're gonna love it, and I'll show you guys how to be a profitable trader. And I'm only lost one trade in the past 8 months, and that's a fact. And I'm journaling my trades for the Discord members so you guys can see how I do this. So this is FFIE. So it's crazy how no one could have expected it, right? We went from 3.90 all the way down to 55 cents. When I was making a video down in this region here on May 16th, I was calling it, calling the short on this thing, and not a lot of people were listening because it's hard to see the future when it's so far up, right? Not a lot of people would be like, "Oh, there's no way this is going to go down," right? So I was calling the short right in this area here, and beautiful opportunity to make a lot of money. But now we're on the flip side of the coin. Is there money to be made for the bulls? And I absolutely think so. And let me tell you guys, we have a clear stop loss at the low of this candle. It's a very nice stop loss, and we can ride it up as much as we can. I still hold true that if it goes past below May 15th candle, you need to reset your averages, right? Or you need to get out of the play, as maybe this play isn't as good as it should be. So we had this massive down move, and you can kind of see we're just going down and down and down, right? You can see on the top of this trend here, it's trying to break out, but it's going to take some time. So we need to just be patient on this trade. There's nothing it has done that has been, terribly wrong. It did correct all the way to the reversion of the mean. We knew it had to do that. And if you guys don't know, all stocks go to the reversion of the mean. Some do it faster than others, especially penny stocks. I really like the stock for the rebound play on this candle here for a nice, there was a beautiful gain right in here from here, and then you went up, these past 3 days and then kind of going down. If I was going to get back in on this play, I want to see a little closer to the bottom of this candle on May 29th. I'm looking at this big red candle. This big red candle was the depressing candle. This is where everyone should have been getting in at the end of the day, as it literally recovered at the top, all this gains that it lost, right? And everyone was freaking out, and that's the time to be buying and could have made a lot of money. I'm not saying FFIE can just explode and get up to the $4 range, because if you look at my bands, guys, I'm using an ATR 4 right now. When price gets above the upper band, it tends to sell off, pretty rapidly. You're playing with fire if it does this. As I believe, this got to an 8 ATR, which is your average true range. If you guys don't know what average true range is, this is what this whole strategy is about. It's about average true range and the exponential moving averages. I use them both for trend reversals. As you can see, right in here, we're way above the upper band. We cannot sustain this area. It's just impossible to keep doing it without touching that EMA 5, which is right here at this purple band, and it has done it multiple times. And after a while, as you can see on my screen, it's going to break it. Yeah, as you see here, touch it, bounce, touch it, bounce, touch it, bounce. And then finally we start breaking it. That's completely normal because we have to hit the 5, the 10, and the 20, and we finally went to the 20. And this is what I do love about these kind of setups here. The best setups, in my opinion, I don't ever trade it when you see a big green candle like this. It's up 150%, up 130%, and it's just up and up and up, and it's way above my ATR levels. I just don't touch it. I I don't even feel like I'm FOMOing. Even if it goes up 1,000%, I just don't care. I trained myself to say, hey, I've been through these situations way back in the day, and I've blown accounts like that. And I know a lot of people are just frustrated with themselves because they listen to outsiders, they listen to pumpers that had no reason they're talking about. Anybody can say FFIE to $10, FFIE to 20, $5 for it. Anybody can name random targets, but there's no reason behind it. I don't think FFIE in the short term can make it above $3 just because, look, the upper band, as we're looking at, is at $2.28. So it would take an explosion of volume again. Can it get it? Absolutely. I'm never going to underestimate the meme stock rallies, but I don't think this one is done. If you look at the rallies, you had this big rally up, a cool down, a rest, and then the next big rally is kind of like half of the other one. I don't see why we can't get into this dark space area right around here, mid $1 or even low twos. Don't hold me accountable, but I really think we can get into the $1 range. So this is the time. I really think, it's a very high risky play, but you do have to realize you do have a clear stop loss. If you're buying it around this area, your stop loss is under this prior candle, so which is around 34 cents. Give it a little wiggle room. So you're if you bought it at the price right now, you're willing to risk, what is it, 20, 30, ideally I liked it right here. Because right in here, you're getting as close as possible to your stop loss, and there's very minimal risk. So let's talk about what we're at right here. Right now, we're just consolidating in a range. There's really nothing to really look at here. We're consolidating into a range, and that's about it. We're in this little small triangle here, and not really much exciting things to look at, guys. So, and I totally expect that with FFIE. Had a big run, we gotta have a nice moment of cooling down. Just like if you run a sprint or a marathon, you need to calm down. This was a big, massive sprint, and the stock has to calm down and drink some water and get on to the next move. So it's going to make a big move here very soon. Because we're right here at this EMA 20 area, and that's usually where you get, are we going to make the uptrend here for a short bit, or are we going to do the downtrend? So this is the FFIE. I think a lot of people are getting this one probably, under the radar now. It's, probably people are like, maybe this thing isn't going to work, and that's when these stocks really do. Because if you look at my system here, I loved FFIE at 4 cents. No joke, I literally made a video titled short squeeze ? At literally the 4 to 5 cent region down in here, because we had this massive move down. And for everyone that knows my strategy, we know that we target the EMA 5, 10, and 20. And when price is, below the EMA 5 and there's massive room to the 10 and 20, those are like my bread and butter type of plays. In hindsight, would I known this gone up all the way? Absolutely not. And I wish I could have made like 8,000%. But you can't think like that, because there's so many stocks that go up 100% and then they lose all the gains. So if you don't take your profits on the way, sure, you might have a hollow type moment where, that one went up 1,000%, and this is the next one that went up big this year. But these are rare scenarios, right? So what I do and teach is you take the profits on the way and use a system that works. And this system absolutely works. It works for bottom reversal plays, which are my favorite, and those are the ones I alert in my Discord. And it works for momentum trades. Once it goes up, we look for it to go way down, preferably under the EMA 20 for a little bit, with some time distance of the EMA 5, as you see right here, this purple band here, because we know it's going to touch it. What does it happen to do? It goes down here, makes a nasty, depressing candle. Everyone wants to get out of FFIE. And then it makes this big green candle. Everyone wants to get back in FFIE. It's like the psychology is insane. And then it goes back down. And then they're like, oh, I hate FFIE again. It's because you're not buying it at the candles where no one wants it. When it goes down, you got to be buying those dips. You don't be buying when the stock is up 50, 100%, and then it goes back down, guys. you're doing it all wrong. If you guys want to join the premium Discord and see actual alerts with entries and exits with a profitable system of over 95% win ratio, I have join the premium Discord. I think you guys are gonna love it, and I'm not just spewing out facts. Like, I have a journal when I recently started recording, because a lot of people are like, there's no freaking way you can win that many times. Well, I have a very strict system. It's a system that involves accumulating. It's a system that involves waiting on the perfect setups and taking conservative games. I'm not saying I'm making 100% runners. Today I just made 11% on CTNT. The other day I made 10% on CTNT. So I'm scalping it. I'm in another trade that I'm not going to say because it's for the premium members only. But, a lot of these times you take what the market gives you, and I like to readjust. If it's not a good trade, I take very minimum games and I hit another trade, because I try to make sure, I like to give myself wiggle room. If I'm not doing good on a trade and I know that, I know where price has to revert to the mean, so I just get out on that entry. If you guys want to join the premium Discord, click the link down below into the YouTube comments. It's pinned and it says join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. When you click that link, it'll take you to this free chat landing page. As you can see, everyone in green is a subscriber. And if you want to subscribe, please read how to subscribe under here. Please read avoid scammers. There's a lot of people that are trying to impersonate me, use my logo, my name, and try to message you about a service. But trust me, I only offer the $6 service, and I never DM you first. What you want to do, guys, if you want to subscribe, the easiest way to do is hit premium chat under subscriptions. It'll opt you in to subscribe for only $6 a month or 20 cents a day. Cheapest deal. I promise you, you guys are going to earn way more than $6 a month, depending on your account. What you get with this service, and also if you do it on computer, it is the best way because you avoid the iOS fee. If you do it on the phone, it charges like $1 or $2 more. What you get is my RTK swing trades, which is my exact entries and exits when I get out of a trade. So hope you guys take advantage of that. So you'll always know when I get in a trade. It's never like, are you in this trade, and all of that. Education videos, I have how to properly accumulate reversals, how to use my indicators, and then the journal is the main thing to show this is my win rate. These are the trades I'm in. So if you ever want to know what trade I'm in, click the journal. You'll see my trades with my averages, with my entries that I got in, and then the exits with wins and losses. Hope you guys really enjoyed this service. This is my FFIE. It's a very boring trade for now, but I promise you it's going to start picking up here very soon, as it's just consolidating in this range. I see this going up, with the move above $1. I can see that very happening as we got the earnings out of the way. So that was nice. We have a very low K on the KDJ. We're trying to get lower here, but stay tuned on this trade. I'll be watching it. You guys know my clear stop around this area, and hope to see you guys in the premium Discord. Thank you so much, guys. If you like this video, give it a like, subscribe, comment. I don't think this trade is done yet, and let's just keep on progressing forward, guys, because trading is about probabilities and risk, and we know I have a good feeling, right? As I'm seeing this chart here, we're slightly below the EMA 20. We have a little bit of time distance on the EMA 5, but you really want to make sure you're getting your entries under the EMA 5 with a little time distance, about 1 to 2 days, and then shoots back up there, and you can make, literally, this is a money-making trade stock right here. Hope to see you guys in the Discord. It's only $6 a month, and peace out, guys.